Welcome to the Robin Robinson Show. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Anyway, the weather's been so gorgeous. We were in the 60s just the other day. I was very, very pleasantly surprised. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. What are you guys up to? There's so much going on into the world today. It's just a lot. It's making me crazy, you guys. I feel like I need a break. I really need a break. Just a lot. A lot of people are feeling very afraid, They don't know which way to go with this new government and everything. And I can't fault them, I'm almost there with them. Not quite, but I'm almost there. I can identify with what they're saying. It's crazy out there. That's why you got to find something and hang on to it, whatever that might be. But tonight's podcast, or today's podcast, dealing with whatever time frame you're on, because the clock just went up. I want to say, you guys, I am taking a little breather I will not be on from, I'm taking a month off. So that means by the time you guys hear this, we will still be in March. So that means the month of April, I will not be doing any podcasting. I have some other stuff on my plate right now, but I will continue up in May, around May 3rd or the May 4th, somewhere around there. I should be picking back up where I left off, you guys. But if you guys want to hear me, you can go on Podbean and you can still hear my show. But other than that, you guys, I feel like I need a break. Have you guys ever felt like you just feel like, you know what? I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I really need some me time for myself so I can recharge my battery, you guys. I really need to feel recharged again. I don't ever want to lose the sight of how blessed I am. With everything that I have going on in my life, I am so blessed to still be here. And not only that, you guys, I will miss you, but it's only a month. I'm taking a whole full month off. And matter of fact, speaking of April is my daughter's birthday. And, if any of you guys ever lost someone in your life, then you know where I'm coming from. Every year around April, I'm very sad because I lost my daughter and that was her birthday, So, hey, I have to deal with that. I wish I could say that every April I'm feeling really, really happy, but I'm not, you guys. I'm very sad and I can't pretend that I'm happy when I'm not. And then there's another time in my life that I'm very sad, and that's in August when she died. And we're talking about the love of my life, you guys. There could never be anyone to ever take her place. There was no one ever close to taking her place. She was my everything, you guys. And if you guys ever lost someone that meant a lot to you, then you know where I'm coming from. But nevertheless, I'm taking the whole month of April off, and I'm going to be doing some things that really, really energize my battery, that makes me feel whole and happy and all those great things that we look to feel sometimes in life, and that's what I'm searching for. And I decided that this would be the month that I would do the things that I wanted to do to make me happy. We have to find our own little nick, whatever that might be, you guys. Whether it might be taking a vacation, being around people that you love and you enjoy their company, or just taking a flight to someplace you've never been in your life and meet some new people and just travel, just do some things, just jump out of an airplane, just do whatever makes you happy. Whatever there is on your bucket list that you have not done, be it because you're afraid, be it because you just can't let loose, be it because you don't have the finances to do it, be it because You're scared to take a chance. Are you afraid? For whatever reason, you have family. You don't want to leave your kids or your grandkids or your husband or your wife. You want to stay close to home. Well, let me be the first to tell you, it's time to let go. It's time to do what makes you happy. You only get one life, you guys. There's no do-overs. There's no coming back. Okay? So you have to find what makes you happy right down deep in your core. And whatever it is, go for it. There's no promises. There's no definites that you're coming back. You understand me? So you have to do it now. You can't rewind and then die and then come back. There's no such thing. I know a lot of people talk about in religion about resurrecting and all that stuff. That might be true, but for right now in my life, I gotta live now, you guys. I gotta be around people that uplift me, that make me happy, that are there for me when the going gets tough and the chips are down. And if I was to die today or tomorrow, they'd be right there just doing what they need to do for me. I mean, these are the folks that we need to surround ourselves with. Because people always act like they got so many friends in life. But you know what? In my life, you only need a few good ones. That's all you need. I used to think, you guys, that the more friends I had, the more popular I was, the more guys that liked me, I just needed to be the it girl. And it's just so much full of baloney. It's full of shit. Thinking that you have the world by the tail, even if you do for a little while. There's nothing promised to none of us. And I decided that I was going to take 30 days off, a month, and just do whatever made me happy, whatever my fancy is at the time. And I can't wait to explore these things. I can't wait to just live out of my skin for a change and not be afraid of illness, not be afraid of who loves me, who doesn't. Just do what makes me laugh and smile and bring back that warm feeling in my body that makes me feel like I'm worthwhile. I'm somebody. I know people love me. They want to be in my company. They want to be in my presence. You guys know how important that is. Because with everything that's going on in this day and time, people don't love nobody. Nobody loves anybody. It's just everybody for themselves. It's just a dog-eat-dog world. And I hate to say that, but it's true, you guys. It's so sad the way life has turned out for many, many people. Most people think they have to buy friends. Some people get friends naturally. And I will say this to you, this is the first time in many years that I'm able to take a month off and do nothing but what I want. What a beautiful feeling it is. It's regrouping myself. It's just getting reacquaintance to what I like and what I don't like, what I stand for and what I will not stand for. And it's a wonderful, wonderful feeling. It's like getting to know yourself all over again. And whatever you didn't do in life, guess what? If I didn't do it, then maybe it wasn't meant for me to do. If I'm doing it now, maybe it's because I didn't know anything about how good it was to take care of number one. When you're so busy taking care of everybody else, there comes a time in all our lives where we got to say, you know what? Love don't love nobody. But you got to love the ones that you're with. The ones that go to bat for you, but the ones that don't, you got to put them on the side and say, you know what, bye-bye, see you, okay? And keep it moving, because that's what life is about. It doesn't afford us time to sit down and cry and worry about people who don't give a damn about us. We have to make it happen. And that's something I'm learning, you guys. You guys know I'm in therapy right now, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I recommend it for any of you out there who has issues with whatever you're doing in your life, whatever you didn't do, whatever you should have did, whatever you could do. Get you some therapy. Doesn't cost you much. I recommend that like there's no tomorrow, you guys. And one thing I'm learning, which I knew already, I'm a full-grown woman. I'm a whole woman. I've always known that what you give in this universe, 9 times out of 10, you do not get back. And it's not for the weak. We all know this. So we give and we get nothing. We give, we get nothing. We give and we give to the point that we stop giving. And even of ourselves, there is nothing for us to give anymore because you know what? We feel like we depleted. We are so depleted right now. Because when you give and you get nothing back, you can't make a deposit. You can't even do a withdrawal at that point in time because you're so empty. And this is what it's all about, you guys. I mean, look at your neighbors. Look at the people that you used to be friends with. Look at the people that you loved and care about. Look how they treated you. But you know what? This too shall pass. And I'm just saying I needed a break, you guys. I was so overworked, so overbooked, so underloved, so underpaid. But you know what? Getting payment comes in many different forms and fashion. You know, I volunteer a lot of my time. I don't look to get paid. My reward is seeing that I'm able to help somebody to put a smile on their face or to make them feel less pain. That's my reward in certain things that I do in life. Oh, sure, I get my rewards in many, many ways. Let me tell you something, you guys. I am so blessed in more ways than one, and I won't go down the list, okay? But what I will tell you is that I'm hoping when I come back in May 3rd exactly, that I will be refreshed and just being able to give the love that I so desperately need to give people who are in need of it. And I want to have some left for myself. Because I feel like this, you guys, and please tell me if I'm wrong. If I give all this love and I can't love myself, then what is it all about? Shame on me. But I wanted to come on and I wanted to say something to you guys. And I wanted to thank you so much for being a ride or die people with me and listening to the Robin Robinson Show. I am in a good place right now. There are times in my life I'm not in a good space. You know, missing my daughter so much. Each and every day I still miss her more than life itself. But I do realize one thing. She would want me to be happy. She would want me to live my best life. She would have given anyone the shirt off her back. I can't say that for too many people in this life would give you the shirt off their back. You know, even myself, once upon a time, I might say, oh, it's going to be too cold. I can't give her that. Let me see what else I can find to give her. You know, I mean, something to that effect. But when you have a kid or a friend or a family member that you love dearly, and they're that kind of person, they got so much love inside of them that even when they're bad, they're good. You know what I mean? Even in death, they still make people look bad because of what they've given, for all the contributions that they made, okay? They still make the living look lousy. Now, you know, what are the chances are somebody that dies that you love and you care about, and you look at the ones that are alive, and then you look back at the one that's dead, and they make them look bad. They make you realize what you had and what you lost is something you could never get back again. And how much do you miss that? Let's face it. They always say you never miss a well until the water runs dry. You never miss someone until they're gone. And that's a true statement, you guys. But again, I wanted to say how much I love you guys, how you guys have really been a ride or die people with me, and I appreciate that. But I gotta take some time for myself, you guys. I gotta regroup, you know, and like I said to you guys before, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, that has burned me out. I'm so sick of people's opinion. I'm so tired of what people think and feel that has nothing to do with me or anybody for that matter. I really think sometimes people need to keep their opinions to themselves because that will get you no place, okay? And you surely can't take that and get on the subway in New York, even though I don't ride the subway. But, I said that to say, you know what? Nobody really cares what you think and what you feel. Take care of your own life. Take care of your own family. Take care of your own backyard before you start judging other people. That's my thing. So when I tell you guys, I'm taking this break. It's well needed. It's so needed for me right now in my life. I'm tired of being the ones that put out the fire for people. I'm tired of being okay, it's going to be okay. I'm tired of giving them the incentive, building them up, and not tearing them down, but building them up. And they flip on you. People will flip. You can be the best person there is out there and give all your time, your money, your attention, and your focus, and your encouragement. And they will flip on you out of nowhere. Just out of nowhere. So you know what? That's when it's time for you to rewind, regroup, and get your act together and say, you know what? I love you, but I gotta let you go. So I can move on to bigger and better things. And let me just rewind a minute. I don't mean bigger people or better people. I just mean bigger situations and situations that don't pull you down. And that's really what life is all about. You get a job and that job is not dealing with what you expected it to be. It's not giving you what you need, what you crave, what you feed off of. You can't learn anything new, then it's time to find another job. That's what I say. It's time to get busy, you guys. But anyway, I don't want to hold you guys up. I just want to say thank you so much. And please continue to listen to the Robin Robinson Show. And again, I will be resuming on May 3rd, 2025 will be the day that I pick up a mic and get back on the Robin Robinson Show. And I'm pretty sure I will be recharged and regrouped and ready to go, you guys. And thank you again. And you guys know what I say. Things happen and everyone's home. Bye.